Good afternoon. My name is attorney Judith Delus Montgomery. I have a firm here in the beautiful downtown Decatur. The address is 315 West Ponce de Leon Avenue, Suite 1057, Decatur, Georgia, 30030. Our phone number is 678-653-1121. Today I would like to talk to you about TPS. That is considered under immigration, that is considered temporary protective status here in the United States. That means that is your legal status. You do not have a immigrant status here other than having temporary protective status here, which means that you do not have access to, that's not a pathway to a green card or citizenship in the United States, but it will give you authorization to work in the United States and be here legally in the United States. You are required to renew that status every 18 months. Unless specified differently by USCIS or Homeland Security. As you know, we now have a new president, and he has specific immigration agenda that he wishes to push through. So at this time, there are some issues going on with persons that do have TPS status here in the United States. We are not sure if that status will be renewed under the new president. And so if you are in that situation and your TPS status is soon expiring, you have some options, and I want to share that with you today. If you are married to a U.S. citizen, then you have the option to petition for a green card. And as being married or a spouse of a U.S. citizen, you can quickly submit your application without any delay. Those applications usually can get approved within 4 to 6 months. So those are the persons that would be in the best situation if your spouse is a U.S. citizen. Even if your spouse is a green card holder, now that is going to take a little bit more time, but if they do have a green card and you are their spouse, they are able to apply for you as well to gain status here in the United States. Now, if that is not an option for you, then you do have the option to apply for asylum. If that is something that you qualify for, asylum can be either based on your religion, your social affiliation, issues that you're having in your home country with the police, any harassment, any violence, anything of that nature, you could petition presumably for asylum. Now, an asylum application usually has to be submitted within a year of arriving here in the United States. If you are here longer than that time, you will have to explain to the government or to immigration why you failed to submit your asylum application within that timeline. Doesn't mean that it won't get approved, but you will have to give them a valid reason. Now, being that you had TPS, that is a valid reason. You felt that you had TPS status and that you didn't have to petition immigration for asylum, which is always harder to prove, so you went that route. But if your TPS status is now expiring and that is your only option, then obviously you can submit that as well. In addition to that, if you have children who are over the age of 21 who are born here in the United States, they too can petition for their parents. They must be at least 21 years old. So you're in a good position if you have children that were born here in the U.S. that are older than 21 as well. Lastly, you can also petition USCIS if you are in a situation where there is emotional, physical, mental abuse by your spouse. That petition is known as VAWA. Violence against women and children. And so that is a petition that you could also legitimately apply for if you are in a situation where the spouse is abusing you financially, they're keeping money from you, they're not assisting you financially and you're suffering, they're not allowing you to leave the home, they're physically abusing you, they're treating you as if you are a second-class citizen or a slave because they know that you are dependent on them because you do not have status here in the United States. So you do have some other options if you are in a situation where your TPS status is expiring and it may not be renewed with the new administration that we have in office. So those are some things to consider. And if my office can help you with that, please feel free to give us a call here at 678-653-1121. You can find us on the web at www.judithdeluspa.com. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.